I Spice and Central C. Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome.
Pausa rapidinho agora para falar de dica de ouro para os papais e mamães. Depois de experimentar a nova Hug Supreme Care fralda roupinha, tudo ficou ainda melhor pro meu filho. É a única com canais em X que se adaptam aos movimentos, com 2 vezes proteção noturna e cintura elástica que se adapta ao corpinho do bebê, além de ser super fácil de colocar e tirar. Praticidade pura. Então guarda essa dica. Nova Hug Supreme Care fralda roupinha. Bebê, estamos juntos nessa, mais do que nunca. Agora curta seu podcast.
Let's talk about it. Music Review Season 9. I'm back with another gosh darn day episode. Today we got a good show for you because we got I Spice and Central C. Now, I Spice has been on a little bit of a worry streak for me, alright? Her last couple of songs have been pretty bad. I can't even lie to you. A lot of the songs, they just don't hit the same, or they have terrible lyrics, like diaper bars and, oh man, all sorts of stuff, to be honest with you. Sorts of stuff that I would never want to be, ever caught listening to be honest with you. That's how cringy the lyrics have been recently for I Spice. But I Spice is back. She dropped a song with Central C. It's called Did It First. And yeah, I mean, let's talk about it, let's get into it, and let's go. Now I got a couple of points I want to go over before we start. First point that I want to say already, that I'm already enjoying, is that I really like the background vocals of this beat. The background vocals of this beat's really good. It sounds good. It has like this kind of R&B type feel, and I just enjoy kind of the ethereal like type background vocals here. It bangs. It sounds good. It's gonna get stuck in your head. It's got all of those gosh darn dang qualities that you're really gonna enjoy from I Spice. And I think that's good because I Spice, she's known for these, drill type beats, but I like if you can, add a little bit to these kind of drill kind of pop beats. If you can add a little bit to it, like, add some background vocals in there, add some kind of, some R&B spin to it, it's got a really nice vibe, and it usually, sounds the best in my gosh darn dang opinion. So, that's also another really good thing, in my opinion. The second thing I really enjoy too about this song is that the beat really hits home.
Pausa rapidinho agora para falar de dica de ouro para os papais e mamães. Depois de experimentar a nova Hug Supreme Care fralda roupinha, tudo ficou ainda melhor pro meu filho. É a única com canais em X que se adaptam aos movimentos, com 2 vezes proteção noturna e cintura elástica que se adapta ao corpinho do bebê, além de ser super fácil de colocar e tirar. Praticidade pura. Então guarda essa dica. Nova Hug Supreme Care fralda roupinha. Bebê, estamos juntos nessa, mais do que nunca. Agora curta seu podcast.
To be honest with you, the beat just has a really great sound to it. It sounds, it sounds good. Like, a lot of the last couple of songs of I Spice, the beats have just not hit the same. It's either her trying something new, she tries to pick it up with, some more, upper kind of trap type beats and stuff like that. And to be honest with you, it just doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hit at all, And the last 2 songs, as I see it, is I Spice trying something new. And it's okay to try something new. But if that trying something new doesn't work, hey, let's go back a little bit, let's go back, let's go back and talk about, let's go back and do, get back to the old formula, I guess you could say. If you have a really good formula, and you can spice it up just a little bit to make it sound a little different, I think that works really good. She tried something new. It did not work at all. She got a lot of hate for it and stuff like that. But I feel like this is a great back to form. But yeah, those are the couple points I want to go off before we start this. And yeah, let's talk about it. I Spice featuring Central C did it first. Let's talk about it. Let's start off with the beat. The beat has this really good sound to it. The beat just sounds really good. It's kind of got this kind of R&B type feel paired with those background vocals at the back that just make the whole song really stand out, which I really enjoy. And I think that the background vocals here just really hit different. And also this kind of R&B, kind of pop kind of, sound. Her voice just really sounds really good into it. Now, the beat's pretty good, and I like the beat. It's got enough change into it. It's got enough spice. It's got enough well, unironically spiced, but it's got enough flair to it that I can be like, okay, yes, this is the typical kind of drill type beat Ice Spice has, but it's switched up enough to make it sound good, make it sound original, and stuff like that. You know, it's not her just doing the same thing over and over again. But one negative that I'm already seeing is here that the flow patterns here are really the same. The flows are 100% the same. It's the same as her other songs in the past. And also, it was the same flow from her other last two songs. It was just her, screaming on the last song. Or like Fat Butt, that was just, God, I don't even want to talk about those songs, alright? Alright, I just want to, erase that from my memory of just, thinking Ice Spice made that. But yeah, already, the problem I'm seeing is that it's definitely the same flow. It's like some like the baby type thing going on here. Definitely the same flow, but paired with the background vocals and the different kind of beat, it definitely makes it stand out a little more. So Ice Spice verses are pretty good. They sound good. The only thing is with the same flow, and I wish the flow would switch up just a little bit. I wish there was just some flow switches. Do some flow switches in the monotone Ice Spice, not giving a fuck kind of voice. I feel like you could do flow switches like that, to be honest with you. I feel like you could. I know Ice Spice hasn't done it yet, but in the future, I feel like you could. I feel like you could switch up your flow, even if you're doing it in the same kind of voice, the same like tone and style. I just go a little faster, maybe, do something a little different, But even though it's okay, it sounds good. I just wish there was just a little bit more change up. It just sounds a little bit different. But I do like how Central C comes on here. Central C has a pretty good verse. Now I've been messing with Central C for a little bit. The only thing I will say about Central C is that he definitely does a lot of mid. And what do I mean by mid? I'm not just gonna say mid and just say it's mid and whatever. What I usually mean when I say it's mid, it's just okay. The feature verses, when he does like a feature verse, definitely feels a little forced. But with this kind of poppy drill kind of beat, kind of like he was on the Pink Panthers' song too, it works enough, and I really enjoy that. It works enough. It's okay, but that's the only thing. But I think with this song, I think it's just because Central C has a lot more flow switches. He's a lot more comfortable on these beats. He's always on these type of beats, So I think he's just way, way, way more comfortable on this beat, and I think he's just way, 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 just does a little bit more different stuff here, different flow and stuff like that. But overall, Central C's verse is pretty good, and I thank God. And I thought Central C's verse might would have been really short. Might have been really short, kind of whatever, kind of just forced into there. But I'll admit something. I'll admit something. Central C definitely did his thing on here. He sounds the best on here. He sounds in his element in here, surprisingly. And yeah, I really enjoy that. I think it sounds really good. And Central C definitely did his thing. Now, let's talk about the hook. The hook, I was thinking about this, Does the hook sound the same like the other hooks Ice Spice does? Yes. Does it have the same kind of flow, the same kind of cadence? Yes. Does it feel like Ice Spice is just kind of speaking a few phrases to me? Definitely yes. Definitely yes. But here's what I'll say. I think, hey, look, there might be some Ice Spice haters out there. I'm not one of those haters, I'll admit, her last two couple of songs were, oh Lord mighty, it hurts my soul. It hurts my soul to think about it. But if Ice Spice going forward can go back to what she's known for, and doing it well and keep evolving, improving it, I think it's just going to be a heck of a time. And to be honest with you, hey, this hook won 110 gosh darn dang hits. Hits on every cylinder. Hits 110 gosh darn dang %. The hook sounds good. With the pair with the background vocals in there, the hook just definitely hits. And, my opinion, I think she did the hook really well. Overall, guys, the production hits, the hook hits. Ice Spice did her thing on here. Central C did his thing on here. Overall, this is a pretty good song. Guys, I'm feeling like a 7 out of 10 for this one. So 7 out of 10, what'd you think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. Thank you so much for listening. And yeah, guys, if you're on YouTube, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts at, make sure you follow. Make sure you turn on notifications. Because, guys, we're dropping music reviews all weekend, all week, leading up all the way to Thursday. And you know what? Hey, if some more music drops on Thursday, we'll keep it going because I don't have any game coverage until way near like the middle of the month or something like that. So yeah, let me know, did you enjoy this song? And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good one. All right, bye.